Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Handover with your hosts, Andrew Forsyth
and TY.
We've got a special guest. We've got Jules behind the cameras. Welcome, Jules.
Thank you.
And Drago has decided to take his mic out of the stand.
Oh, I thought you took it out of the stand. Okay.
No.
There we go.
You want to take it off? You can.
There we go.
He needs to pace. It's just stand up. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself before we start the pod,
A
Drago?
little bit about myself, yeah. My name's Drago Ivan. I'm working out how to work a podcast mic out. Stand-up comedian for the past 4 years. And yeah, that's me. I've got head tattoos, so probably look like I was stealing the microphone for a little bit.
Yeah. How he can slip it in his pockets before he leaves.
Like, this would look really good in cashies.
This would look really good as $25 in my pocket.
Oh, watch out, bro.
So you're Croatian, right?
Yes, that's correct. Nationality is Croatian. My grandma's side and my dad's side, they're from Lika, which is the Croatian hillbillies up in the mountains type of crap.
Mm-hmm.
And on my mum's side, they're like borderline between towards Livno. So yeah, Croatian on both sides.
Yeah, sick. Great. And you have family in Dubrovnik, if
so
I
I've
remember you saying.
Got some cousins up in Dubrovnik. I don't know whether this needs to be moved closer, but I got cousins up in Dubrovnik. They've got a hotel and all that there that they run.
Yeah.
Like tourism and shit. That's
Do we give them a shout out?
Yeah.
See if we can get them some customers, and then when we go there
So it's,
to do an international podcast.
they're getting their money under the table at the moment.
Yeah,
So
fuck
I
yeah.
can't really shout them
That
out.
sounds Croatian as fuck. Everything under the table. Yeah. That's the most Croatian shit. Yeah, don't go to my cousin's hotel. Like he actively discourages guests from coming because it is just for human trafficking.
They're called red rooms.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, Andrew, you can't choose your family, man. Obviously, in your case, being Ethiopian,
Yeah, I am Ethiopian. Yeah,
you would have some shifty relatives for sure.
yeah. I'm Scottish. I just have that drunk family. Like, yeah,
Where are you from, though?
my family. We literally don't know. Like, we had like this one place. Like, I went to Scotland a couple of years ago, and we went to the last place where my dad thought that our family might have ties to, which is Inverness.
Yeah.
And I was chatting to a bloke in the bar, this huge dude. It looked like a mix between like a Yeti and Billy Connolly. And like this huge hairy dude. And I'm like, oh yeah, so like my family's actually was originally from here, but then they moved to Edinburgh. And he just dead set just looked at me dead in the eyes and just gone, they must have sided with the English. And then he just turned his back on me. and then he just walked away. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I said to my partner, I'm like, we need to leave.
I didn't like my ancestry test. Let's go.
All right, let's get into the business of the day.
That's it. That's right.
We'll be talking about your country the most, and we'll say some shit things. We'll say some funny things. We'll ask some toxic questions about.
Yeah.
So we want to get to know the culture, and it's based on like what people say about different culture. That's what we do with the podcast.
Oh yeah. I love racial discrimination.
That's a good comeback. Okay.
We've brought you here to bully you about your ancestry because this is Australia, cunt.
Why are you a Croatian piece of shit?
So if you want to fight back, like Anthony's Nigerian and Jules, you're...
Yeah, it's around there. You can always come at
I'm
me
not
with
fucking
it.
fighting back. You got a gym set. Come on, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah, the last guest was never seen again.
Like Jill said it last time. He's like, "Boy, are you going to war? Like, what are you,
What are you training for?
are you training for
That's
war?"
why I put the microphone back. I'm like, no, maybe not.
I don't need the money that bad. I need my legs.
Yeah. The first thing is, anytime we hear about Croatians, like your countrymen, another thing we hear about is the Serbians. Like, what's the beef? Like, it's an unending beef between you guys.
So, a while back, Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and all that, there was more that were a part of it, all under one country called Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia. Yeah.
And then we had a particular person that came into power that not too many people are fond of, and then other people view him as this fucking great person, where he's decided to just make everyone turn on each other. And then that started the Yugoslavian war, where it was just getting to the point where everyone was attacking everyone. Serbians were attacking Croatians, Croatians attacking Bosnians, and all just in a fucking crazy circle of just ballistic bullets and all this. And people unnecessarily dying, only to get to the point that it actually separated the actual Croatia, Serbia, and actually become its country.
Yeah.
So, yeah. From that part, that's why a lot of people get overly patriotic and a bit sensitive on the topic when it comes to Serbia and that, because they'll still have their relatives that are still alive today, like my grandparents that lived through the war and all this shit. So,
Yeah.
talking about it and then hearing some of the stories from my grandma's side and my dad's side, it's pretty full on. My grandma, when she was a kid, they had to run out of the house because there were Serbian soldiers coming in, and one of her relatives just got beheaded in a lounge room right in front of her.
Shit.
So shit like that. That's why they're like, oh no, fuck the Serbians. And they'll be like, why? Serbians will be like, yeah, no, fuck the Croatians and all that wonderful stuff. So yeah, there's going to be a little animosity, but we weren't a part of it.
I thought it was
It's all
about football. Just one intense match. I knew about the beheading, but I still thought it was about football.
What happens when someone from Serbia wants to marry someone from Croatia? Does it happen?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I know of a couple of people that are half Croatian, half Serbian. It's all, as long as their family's not overly patriotic, they don't really give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long ago did it happen? Was it 80s or 90s? Or like...
Oh, no, before that. It's probably like 60s, maybe?
Okay.
50s, 60s. I'm not too sure. I'm horrible with the dates and shit because there's nothing I wanted to remember either.
Fair enough.
Like, to be completely honest. And this is how you know you're going to have a good conversation about it. If you go to either a Croatian or a Serbian or a Bosnian's house and they have a picture of a war general on their fridge, you're like, yep, okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting...
Yeah, for sure.
Not only did I pick a side, I picked the captain. You know what I mean? Like,
Like my grandma for the longest time just had, I'm like, oh, is that my grandfather? She's like, nah, that's the guy that led some of the troops in the war. I'm like, oh, okay. No,
cool.
nice,
Yeah, that is a weird level of patriotism. That's a red flag, I think, for no matter what nation you're a part of or where you're from. Like if you have pictures of pictures of military leaders on your fridge that you're not related to,
Oh, yeah.
that's cooked. Like I've got Ben Robert Smith on mine, but that's for completely different reasons. I'm just a huge fan of war crimes.
This guy, man.
On my fridge.
You've got who?
Coney.
Coney, fuck yeah. Coney 2012. Huh?
You wanted to ask a question? Yeah.
Before you guys separated from Yugoslavia, what made you united and then what made you, separated at the end of the day? Because is the Croatian an ethnicity itself or?
Sorry, is Croatia an ethnicity itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But instead of it being actually central and being labelled as a country, it was just different areas. So, and predominantly different religions as well. So Serbians and Bosnians a lot more of their culture is Muslims or Seventh-day Adventists or Jehovah's Witness, where predominantly Croatia was like Christian, Catholics
Catholic.
and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So there was automatically those bridges between the cultures, and yeah, what initially kicked it all off, because there was one person in power called Tito, and he was mentioning all this crazy stuff to the point that got the cultures turning on each other, and that's when Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia all wanted to say, listen, we don't want to be under the same fucking country of Yugoslavia, because their morals and everything was going out the window. So they had to differentiate and solidify themselves as a country. Yeah, because they even used to be run under some king, and they were actually apart with Hungary at one point.
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
Was that the Austro-Hungarian?
Yeah,
so-
empire.
That fell in World War II, right?
yeah.
Technically, there's no difference in terms of people.
People like there's just different lingo. So Serbians will say different things for words like tomato, case in point.
Yeah.
We'll say.
So there's like a
different
dialect
terminology.
difference.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
dialect. So you brought religion into it, and the thing is, let's stay with like what you know, like the Croatians, right? You said religion, like you're mostly Catholics, right? But how come like you guys like cheat a lot, you drink a lot, smoke a lot, womanize a lot?
Because Jesus forgives all sins.
That's the first answer. That is the
So it's
fantastic
like
answer.
I'm going to commit this sin, and Jesus is going to forgive me, right?
Have you tried the Our Father before? Gets rid of everything, mate. Gets rid of
Don't
everything.
cheat on my wife, but I did say Hail Mary.
That was 4 times. I said that.
It's easy to cheat when a beautiful woman passes. I mean, in front of you.
We even like beautiful women.
Yeah.
We recently had a president of Croatia, and she broke the internet because her rack and everything. She looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
And that picture
yeah.
went up everywhere. So yeah, we do have beautiful women, but they're all psychotic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Remember the Hajj in the World Cup 2022? All these Muslims were there when Croatia was playing against.
Yeah. I think some people travel to watch the World Cup because of Croatian women.
Oh yeah, we partied like we won, but we come third. It was the best.
The last Croatian player I can remember, soccer player, I think was Akansuka or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivanovic is Croatian.
And also Modric.
Luka
Luka Modric. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Luka Modric.
Ibrahimovic.
Nah. Bro, are you sure you're Croatian?
We claim everyone, man. Nikola Tesla, he was ours.
He's right. Ibrahimovic, even though he played for
Sweden.
Sweden, he was born and raised in Sweden, but
He's Croatian.
he's Christian.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna fucking take that back. You don't know much about Croatia.
Yeah, that's a good history. That's a good
Name
history
4
lesson.
Croatians, I dare you.
What, in power?
But you could also see Ibrahimovic like his confidence, and you know he's not Swedish.
Oh,
Yeah, you believe he's Croatian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about that, the confidence, the bluntness, and all that.
I can see
What's
that
it
from
about
you.
you guys like?
because I feel as if it was just beaten into different generations of the family. Just be stern, get to the point, stop fucking around, and especially after that chaotic period, they just get belted enough to the point that you're like, you know what? No, I'm a man. I got Sparta kicked in the head 6 times for touching a guest towel. I'm a man.
Yeah.
So
The
we just
guest
carry that
towel.
confidence. Yeah.
So is that a difference between how Croatian parents raise kids and now Aussie?
Oh yeah. Like
I mean, this is a gray area. You know, you can't criticize Aussies, but
growing up.
let's
You can absolutely criticize Aussies.
like like if you see the way like Aussie parents raise kids, which doesn't sit well with me, because I feel like they let their kids get away with a lot of things.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
once they're like 10 years old, they're like, "Here's your first scooter and vape."
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's stuffed up.
Yeah, but where did they buy the scooter and vape from? And who steals their first scooter and vape? The fucking aggressive Croat down the street. Oi, why did you get that, bro?
Flavour is Let Me Puff.
My favourite is mango.
That's it. Culture-wise, growing up, yeah, it's completely different, man. It would be... Croatia has a very big food culture as well. So if you weren't to eat anything off your plate or you couldn't finish it, you'd get hit. You'd choose your own weapon some of the times for getting disciplined. That was fun. Like my grandma was like, "Oh, come help me with the garden, pull off the thinnest branch and take off all the leaves." So me and my siblings are doing that, only to realise that that's the stick she's going to belt us with. So, but growing up, man, it's just a big drinking and eating culture and just a lot of talking Croatian shit. And with Croatian culture, they love to swear nearly every sentence, man. At least 2 swear words in there.
Yeah.
So that's why it's tough for me not to use profanity when trying to have a conversation. It'll just naturally slip out.
Yeah. So it says about 3.8 billion people live in Croatia, but over 4 million Croatians live abroad, mostly in Germany, the US, and Australia. Yeah. Is that because of the war or just...
Yeah. So during the war, they shipped a lot of people off. They had kids and all that stuff. And so a lot of Croatians, they only had the option once they would get to the airport, either like America, Canada, England, Australia, and so they'll just choose a line to get the fuck out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And when the majority of Croatians come Victorian-based over here, like my grandparents and all that, it was only really the western suburbs offer, so Footscray, fucking, what else, Sunshine, St Albans and all that stuff. And majority have stayed there, but a lot of them have just like buggered off to rural areas like Sunbury and Diggers Rest once they knew that their house was worth money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Your dad's an interesting fella.
oh, very.
He was in construction, right? Was he not?
Yeah. And I was kind of... My mum was definitely the black sheep of the family just because she was the only one to get divorced. So being,
Is that like really frowned upon in
like
Croatian
you
culture?
don't really do that. Like,
Yeah, right.
like once you're committed. But obviously, my dad went up to some shenanigans that led to my mum being like, "Nah, how about get the fuck out?"
Yeah, fair enough.
So my dad, with his second marriage, he ended up marrying some Greek, English, whatever fucking deal, and
They're the same.
And they started the renovation business with no qualifications.
Yeah.
You could even like check on their Facebook page. All of the pictures that they say is their work is Google search images, and they still have the text in the Google search bar.
That's great.
It says renovated patios, and I've just screenshotted it and said it's their work.
Hell yeah.
And my dad, he ended up, I think it was on the Current Affair or Today Tonight. It was one of them. He actually ended up on there because he retiled an old lady's bathroom and she fell through the fucking floor. But he ended up winning the court case because he wasn't qualified. So, yeah.
Your Honour, I do not. I didn't know what I was doing. She should have been knowing this.
And my dad, he believes his own bullcrap so much. He will call up electricity companies if he needs to pay his electricity bill and he can't. Yeah, he'll put like a fake Croatian accent on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and say that he only come here a couple of years ago, but he's been signed to the same electricity company for like 7 years. He's like, I cannot pay the bill because when I come from Dubrovnik a couple of years ago, I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing? Yeah, it's brilliant.
That's great. That's so much fun. And he literally got away with it.
Literally got away with it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. It's going to be like some fast questions, some quick fires. So, what do Croatians value? Honesty or politeness?
Honesty.
That's correct.
Wait, these are legit ones you've searched. Okay, yeah, sweet. Cool.
Yeah, I've searched it based on
I'm fucking
So-
ready.
family over friends or friends over family.
Oh, family. Big family goers.
How many times a day do Croatians have coffee?
Unlimited. The amount of coffees they have, I don't understand how a person doesn't have a heart attack. They have so many throughout the day. It's probably like 4 or 5, something or other.
That's actually spot on though.
Yeah. I have about 4 a day.
Oh shit.
Why are you always tired?
He actually got it spot on like that.
Yeah.
The stat says it's 4 or 5 a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fucking remember shit, huh?
So, quick answer: why do Croatians like always have this suspicion? Like, why do they always suspect people?
Like in a judgmental type.
Yeah.
Because they don't know who the fuck you are. That's it. And it's culture based as well.
Yes.
So if I see someone that could be a Bosnian, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a secret Bos. What is there a racial term for Bosnians? Like, is there like a slur for Bosnians?
No.
Just Bosnian? That's enough.
Bosnian, Serbs, well they'll say Chetnik and all this shit. And
Chetnik. What does Chetnik mean?
the Serb, they-
Okay.
Okay. So, would you say Croatians gossip a lot or not?
Pardon?
Gossip, like, do they gossip a lot or not?
Oh yeah, man, they gas bag, they have a fucking time. We have this thing where it's like called the Croatian CCTV system, and that's all like elderly log aunties and uncles that will just stand in the front of their house, spy on everyone, and then they just talk like, did you see what Josip did on Tuesday? He drove the car up at 2 p.m. and he didn't do a fucking U-turn. What's wrong with him? That's like that, man. They're weird. Yeah.
Another one is: do they hold on to grudges or do they forgive?
They'll hold on to a grudge for until they get buried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like that.
Take that shit to the grave.
You say they hold on to disputes for decades. Yeah.
That's it,
Even
that's it.
minus that. Yeah. In the traditional workplace, can they make it harder for younger people, like the older Croatians, or do they make it easier for them?
They had so much expectation on themselves, the older time periodically. Now we're in a different shift where all of like my grandparents and that were raising their kids were on that borderline of the war or serving in the war. Now all of their parents had those parents beforehand, so they're way more strict. They're doing the exact same things to their kids, bedding into their heads values, be respectful, family this. So there definitely is that overwhelming pressure of just don't go there, don't do this, so they do add a lot of pressure onto their kids nowadays for sure.
Does he hold?
Oh, do you see that sort of changing with sort of your generation?
Not necessarily, it's just taken down, but I feel as if now they're just a bit more forgiving religion-wise.
Okay.
Where it was heavily religious beforehand, but now with a couple of family members that I have that have opened up to be bisexual, they don't want to tell the older,
Okay.
but they'll tell.
So
us.
it's still like LGBTQ stuff is still quite.
Oh, mate, they're very homophobic.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
Okay. What is a Croatian national dish?
Oh, we got sarma.
Which is
It's like mince with rice in a cabbage roll.
okay.
Yeah, and it's cooked on a stove. When the Serbians, they cook it in the oven. So that's just more.
Wow, that's
animosity.
ridiculous. Why would
not
you do
only we
that?
Fight with them, but these dickheads are cooking it in the oven. Yeah.
So it's like braised mince in cabbage.
Yeah. So it's like cabbage rolls. It's got all the mince and the rice in the middle of it. It's fucking fantastic. We have cevapi and
Cevapi, which is grilled meat.
so it's like little wog sausages.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
What makes them wog sausages apart from they're smaller?
They're smaller.
Sick.
And in Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia, they all call them cevapi. But over in like Macedonia, they call it kebapi.
and
Okay.
they use the exact same ingredients, but they cook it the other way around. So they do the recipe backwards. And
So when you say they do the recipe backwards, what does that mean? Like,
So, for example, you're like, this needs cheese, tomato, onion. For their recipe, it's onion, tomato, cheese.
Yeah,
And
okay.
they call it completely different. They have this animosity as well, being like, no, that's not proper. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. What are the most terrible things you've heard about Croatians
Okay, yeah.
in Australia? Like
let me
things that
let me sip this drink. He's
things
gonna need
other
it.
people have said about that you've heard, and the ones you believe, and the ones you be like, nah, that's crap.
Of people stereotyping Croatian.
Yeah.
I feel as if whenever they'll mention patriotic and a bit of loose units, I would say that's correct because Australian Open, for years on end, we're having the Bosnians and the Serbians and the Croatians throwing flares at each other and all this crap. My brother was actually on the front page of the Herald Sun where they actually searched people for flares and that.
Yeah.
Now that's the reason why you can't bring your own country flag into the Australian Open seating stands. Is
Oh,
because
really?
of the punch-ons that will happen for 3 years simultaneously.
Jelena Dokic, was she Serbian?
Who, sorry?
Jelena Dokic, like one of our biggest tennis players.
Oh, are you talking Novak Djokovic or?
No, Jelena Dokovic. Let
The only
me.
person we know is Novak Djokovic.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, do you know Bernard Atomic? He was Croatian, but he was representing Australia.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like her, I know like she was like in the, I think 2000s ish. She was like Australia's top female tennis player.
Well, I was born in '96, so I was 4 at that time. So maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Well, she was like part of her fame was that she had her dad was her coach, and he was absolutely brutal. Like every time she missed a point, he'd be screaming at her
Oh yeah,
from the stands. And I wanted to know whether that's your fault.
Croatians for you. Like you should see when my well, no, you should see, but this is a bit of a story when my sister was playing. I think it was under 10s or under 9 soccer. My grandfather, the amount of slurs that he called her, just yelling at all these under 7s, not under 7s, under 10s, whatever that was at that time, was just fucking hilarious. They just competitive for sure. And you'll, like, generational, you'll have their older men say that these men aren't real men, and then that's just passed on as well. So my uncles tell us that, the grandkids of and all that shit. So it's fun times.
Based on what you heard from your uncles and the elderly ones, your dad and them, like, what was the toughest challenges they faced when they first came to Australia, when they got to Australia?
So it's learning English. That was their toughest one, man.
Okay.
Like my grandparents on my dad's side, they can talk English, but they can't fully comprehend
Yeah.
some like words that are just fucking full on. If you were to say cumbersome towards them, they're like, what the fuck you want? But on my mum's side, fucking aced the English part.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely their biggest challenge. Naturally, with the racial crap that come with it, because everyone just saying filthy wogs and all that. That was the N word to us.
Yeah.
But then we ended up just turning up exactly like it later on.
Yeah.
So it's like the Asians come, we're like, look at these fucking.
Every new wave is the worst one. Yeah.
I feel as if that's the reason why, like Croatians, Serbians, Bosnians, we integrated well in Australian culture is because we're heavy drinkers as well. They're like, all right,
Yeah.
these guys are fucking up their own.
He can put it away. I can trust her. This is her, Jelena Dokic. She's like French, Yugoslavian, Serbian.
Croatia.
Yeah, Croatian. Yeah. Yeah, and her dad used to go nuts. So much so that eventually I think there was like some legal trouble where she had to be separated from him because it got really bad. It was all over because she's like this huge tennis person, but like like clearly there's like violence happening.
Oh, naturally, there would have been.
Yeah.
That's how you grow up. You get belted.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we had weird punishments when we were kids growing up. We'd have to kneel with our bare knees, so wear shorts, onto rocks, and then put our hands up against the wall. And if our hands dropped, they would fucking whip us. Shit like
Jesus.
that. Yeah, yeah. But now I didn't take anything with that with me. Like if it was BDSM and a girl brings a whip into the bedroom, I'll start crying and thinking it's my grandma.
Yes, mummy.
Yes, Baba.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so you've got we'll talk a little bit about your show as well while we're here. You got a show coming up. You've got your first solo, right?
Well, solo show, yes, and you're going to be the MC for,
I mean-
for the wonderful evening. And it's also like my birthday weekend, so I've organised with the venue straight after. We're going to be having some drinks, pizza, and all that shit. So
it'll be a nice hangout after the
nice
show.
nice hangout, and that's where I'll tell a majority of like some of the stories of growing up being Croatian. So there'll be a lot more with that.
That's
more
nice.
of the crazy, tragic side of it, and just like weird, funny shit. Like my fresh off the boat uncle, he lived in Croatia until he was 40 something, and then he ended up coming over with my auntie because when she went to Croatia to visit, she got pumped by a bloke over there and got pregnant. So he ended up coming over here, and he had like barely any English.
Yeah.
And he's even though they're a very homophobic, hardworking culture and that, he didn't know what clothes were what and all this shit. So he went into Cotton On and bought hot shorts for females. And he would wear that with a flannel, but then walk around and be like, look at this gay piece of shit. It's like, it's just, you look like a stereotypical.
Yeah. You look like someone's doing Chris Franklin drag.
I can see your ass cheeks hanging out of your shorts.
Well,
yeah.
yeah. That's interesting. Like that's
And we
something.
also got a couple dogs that you guys might know, like Dalmatians. They're actually Croatian dogs from Dalmatia. And
I've heard a lot of people say Croatian dog. I didn't think it was an actual breed.
there's another Croatian dog that is called
What do you think it was?
Just a Croatian dog that did something dodgy. This fucking Croatian dog.
You're fucking crazy, man.
Goal. But yeah, sorry, with the solo show, also Friday, November 21st at Craftsman's Corner in Brunswick East, 313 Lygon Street, 3057.
You're so much better at plugging than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So yeah, we're doing that. I'm going to be the MC. So I'll be there to welcome everybody and
in solo
let them know that Drago's a piece of shit.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. And like because like I'm really interested in the food section. Like what is the main flavors? Like if you're gonna break Croatian food down into flavors, what would you say the flavors were?
Very savoury.
Savory, meaty.
They love savoury, meat-based, smoked meat-based. I
Smoked
love
meat.
smoked meat.
So how do you get like what's the process in smoking meat like over there? Like is there like do you have like the kettles that you smoke in, or is it like a more of a sort of
No, so they'll build their little log sheds that aren't permit authorised, and
yeah.
they'll just burn a whole crap worth of whatever chips they want to use, and they'll just smoke it that way.
Okay, so and they're smoking sausages, or they're smoking
Sausages, all bits of meat,
Yep.
pork and all that, because predominantly Croatia, they love their pork as well.
Yep.
So that, veal, a bit of bull here and there. So
bull.
yeah.
So you eat the male. You
No,
eat
not the fucking, just,
so beef.
yeah.
Okay. Why'd you say bull?
Because that's what, just naturally in our culture. Like, I'm cooking a bull today. It's like, okay, yeah, sweet.
I was gonna say I love my meat to taste like piss.
And very big, like, offal and all that stuff, because
Yeah.
majority of our foods, like, we got vegeta, which is a very big spice A lot of people buy Vegeta.
Is that the blue container?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
like a.
That's from Croatia.
Oh, really?
And also, we're very big into like chicken liver and all that as a spread. Chicken liver and
Pate?
yeah, pate. Yeah, yeah. We love that type of stuff.
Yeah, awesome. One of my favorite things as well.
Give me four slices of bread and a can of pate. I'm ready to go down, mate. I'm ready.
I'm down to clown with the fucking hell.
Just had a bit of pate on the girl's neck. Just
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking horrendous.
that's fucking great. What are you on about?
Yeah. Some raw potato and some chicken livers. Let's get at it. Yeah, so you're doing, like, I was going to say, what is, like, the national dish? Like, if you had to name it down to one, is it that?
It's sarma. Sarma is like one
Sarma.
over speaks for sure.
Yeah,
We've got
okay.
a bunch of sweets as well. Like one sweet that I fucking love, it's called the breskve, because also breskve in Croatian means peach, but we call the sweet peach as well because it looks like peach.
Yeah.
It's like a cookie that's been all of the insides, not all of it, but a majority of it's taken out. Then it'll have like a walnut or a custard filling in there. And they dip it in like pink and yellow, add a bit of sugar so it's got that fuzz and all that shit.
Yeah, cool.
And they are so easy to eat a shit ton of.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And what is there, like, much of a Croatian food scene here? Like, is there
like,
restaurants?
you can go to, we've got the Croatian Dom, which is, well, we call it Hrvatski Dom in Footscray. They have Croatian dishes there. It's not as regular as where you'll see Indian food and Chinese food. It's more area based. So where Croatians majority are, they'll have that food.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Even like the soccer clubs and that, they'll do the food there as well. But they'll do chavapi rolls and that, and sometimes even make gra, which is
Well,
gra is like a bean type soup.
okay.
It's not bad. It's nice.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna ask you a few other questions about relationship and marriage, and then we
of
end it
course,
there.
yeah,
Yeah. So, what's the culture like when you want to get married, like in Croatia? Like,
Culture, as long as you've had your christening, communion, and confirmation, you can get married to the person.
is it expensive
Over in Croatia, not as much.
here?
Over here, definitely, because they have to buy all the flags and go to like for some reason, once the Croatians get married here, they're the most materialistic pieces of shit. They like to go to the biggest church.
The men or the women?
Both.
Oh yeah.
Both. And so they'll go to churches in the city, even though they'll never go to the fucking city. You can find no parking, only to go to the cheapest fucking reception hall. Because
It's gotta be a big church.
It's either the cheapest reception hall or they go to a Croatian hall that's already there, or a Croatian soccer club, and they'll have it there because there's going to be Croatian music. When it comes to marriage, there's different things that they do throughout the night. So the best man and the best woman, they have this thing called kec kume, yeah, which is a bunch of like lollies and coins and shit that are in a bowl. And all of the kids at the wedding have to come onto the dance floor while the best man and what's the other one?
And the
Bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Are there, and the kids have to say "Kec kume," and then they'll chuck lollies and coins behind them, and the kids get to grab something at the end of the day after the wedding.
Yeah.
They really do get shit-faced, and it's always Croatian meals.
Yeah.
Always. There's no chicken or fish. It's either sarma or something else. Chicken schnitzels, we fucking froth them.
Yeah. And when it comes to a relationship, what about cheating? Who cheats the most, men or women? The culture, based on what you've seen.
The men are sly pigs. Over there, the men are like, I can get anyone and all this. When it's been beaten into the culture, a woman does this, a man does this. So a lot of women from Croatia that are in Croatia at the moment, it's just been beating into them not to leave the house, cook, clean. You have kids, that's your fucking duty.
Yeah.
And even with the boys growing up.
That's in Croatia, right?
Yeah. Even with the boys growing up, what we're looked upon and what we need to do is just make more family, make more family,
Yeah.
more family. So if you're not 26 with your own house, 4 kids, broken back, and unbearable job, you're not a real person. That's their culture type.
So it's still the more traditional way.
Very traditional, very,
But what about in Australia?
very. Still.
Still traditional. Oh, okay.
Because you'll have, as long as their grandparents and shit are still around, it's
Yeah.
heavily beaten into them. For the Croatians that don't have their parents and all that, like grandparents and all that, and it's majority like uncle and aunties, there
Yeah.
might be a bit of leniency, but no, it's beaten into the culture. This is this way, and this is the wrong way.
Yeah. So what about the men and women that don't want to do it the traditional way? Like, let's say women that want to be feminist and men that want
So
to.
just the family will cut them off. That's it. You know,
That's
they just won't
hardcore,
talk to
man.
them. Even one of my
Same thing happened to him.
Yeah.
you should have seen when I got head tattoos and gone to my grandma's place. She didn't talk to me for at least a week.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. It's like you can take them off. I'm like I can't. I need. It's like no, take him off. That's all the words she used to say.
She wants you to cut the head off or what?
No, I'm fucking close to.
Neck yourself. Neck yourself, my grandson.
Have you tried like?
Don't break your leg, man. Yeah. Yeah. So it's. I was going to ask a question. You said so. It's the men that probably cheat more, like in the culture, from what you've seen.
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
They have to cheat with the Croatian women, so they both cheat.
They wouldn't usually cheat over there just because everyone knows everyone over there.
Yeah, it's
Everyone's
okay.
a fucking sticky nose. So even if they were to cheat,
Yeah.
they'd be fucking divorced and everything.
that small town
It's a
mentality.
small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
small
Everyone knows
village
everyone, and
yeah.
people. I mean, others. Yeah.
And even with their culture, like the youngers and all that, what they'll do, because majority of the work is up in Germany. It's only recently that Croatia was one of the rare countries in Europe that we had our own currency, but we just recently joined the euro. So we went from kuna to euro. But like just in general, younger culture and all that's there, what they'll do, they'll sleep throughout the whole day and then they'll just party the whole night.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how they are. So if they're not working, they're just fucking partying nonstop.
Cool.
And Croatia's got some like real beautiful parts. Like there's a lot
yeah,
of
they
like
filmed a lot of TV
huge
shows and
huge tourist thing, isn't there? And they're like the coast is apparently beautiful.
Oh, you'd see through water and everything, and they even filmed parts of Game of Thrones over there and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
it's
Nice.
a very clean country.
How could it be easy for you to, or someone who been outside Croatia, even though he's a Croatian, how could it be easy or hard for him to get used to? I can tell the whole unspoken rules, the whole cultural knowledge you have. It was being passed down to you from your grandparents. You haven't lived in that experience.
So in that sense, are you saying that how it would be if I was to go to Croatia as of the moment? I feel as if I'd struggle because they are very judgmental people, and I'd see the sides of my head and be like, "Look at this smotan," which means look at this idiot. I'd even wrecked like a Croatian grandfather's day. Just a random old guy is there sitting in front of bonbons, the cafe joint. He's seeing my head and he's like. I'm like, how can I wreck? And when I walk past, like, or smotan. I'm like, he's Croatian. Now I have to say something. yeah.
No, okay. So, like, what would be the biggest challenges if you went over there? Just sort of follow on from Jules's question more, I think.
Challenges would be trying to find work.
Yeah.
Because there is work, but it's just all Germany based. So you'll have to leave the country finding housing. Even though like I have family and shit over there, there'll still be that hassle of only knowing them, not knowing anyone else, friend based or anything. Since I do enjoy performing, there's
no scene?
There's only like 4 people.
There's 4 people in Dubrovnik that do comedy,
And they'll only go to
and 2 of them are you, cunt.
No, yeah, that would
Yeah.
definitely be the struggle and just the appearance wise.
Yeah,
Because I'll
cool.
judge you by which city you grew up and all this. I'm like, what country, what part, like Lika, Zagreb, Dalmatia, because even like parts of Croatia, they can even speak Italian and Croatian because it's
Yeah.
door to Italy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Last question for me. Tell us one thing you like about your culture, and one thing you wish you could change about your culture.
I feel as if one thing I love about the culture is just like the values of it, how it's all family orientated, the food culture and everything. That's what I love. But I feel as if one thing that I'd love to change is for them just to get more in tune with how society over in Australia, America, and all that are. They're very closed off and they don't like accepting new values and all that.
Okay.
And it's a struggle just saying because I have family members that are a part of the LGBT community and they can't open up to some of the relatives because they'll
You have to.
express homophobic slurs and that right in front of their face, but they can't say anything back because they're worried that they're not going to get talked to ever again. They're going to be cut out of the will, that they're possessed by the devil. 'Cause
Yeah. So
shit
it's like
that.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just stay in the closet. Don't
Right,
come out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel as if that would be the one thing I'll change, but you can't choose or anything your culture. So I got brought into this one, and yeah, thoroughly enjoy it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for having.
Hey,
thanks for coming,
having
Drago.
me down. This has been fucking incredible.
Yeah. We'll do it again.
And I'll bring some like Croatian food. Some,
And alcohol
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. We'll do
Alcohol,
some
yeah.
shots. And then, one last thing, I want to go around the room and just do banana bread. Start with you, Anthony.
Okay.
What was your banana bread for this week?
I bought it from Banana Bread, right?
Yeah.
I bought it from Coles.
Yeah. Bullshit.
I'm just joking. For me, it's I've actually not done it, so it's tomorrow. Like I've got like a
Yeah, it can be something you're looking forward to.
yeah, I've got like a video shoot tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting a few videos for my song, the one I put out and the one I'm gonna release.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
all.
yeah. And I've got a girl coming too, and she's got nice bomb too.
Yeah, no, it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Get your face in there.
But now that I know Drago, like it's gonna help me add some Croatian girls to it, like the
Yeah.
flavor.
Add some Croatian flavour to the mix.
What's your banana bread for this week, Jules?
Banana bread. Should I call it banana bread? Because it's now becoming a normal life. Yeah. I think just work and looking after the baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had a baby since the last pod, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, so that's awesome. Congratulations, man.
it's now been 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Banana bread, saying banana bread for the week. Since it's only started, this is the banana bread. So,
Aww.
Cool.
and
All right, you can come back, Space.
So did you enjoy your time on the podcast? Do
Yeah,
you think it was
definitely did. It's
interesting
been-
talk? Yeah.
very hospitable for sure. It's been fantastic just even talking, having a gas bag.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
Cool.
Well, thanks everybody for watching,
And
listening,
yours?
clipping. Oh, my banana bread.
Yeah.
My banana bread this week is comedy. I'm excited to gonna go down and watch some comedy this week. I'm gonna get out and see some comedy. It's gonna be really great and see the Melbourne scene. All right.
Cool.
All right. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clipping. I will see you later. Bye.
I'll do your character, bro.